As India is unlikely to be granted an exemption from the higher tariffs on imports of steel and aluminium imposed by the US, a top Trump official has said that India may be in a position to retaliate. The US Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer told lawmakers during a congressional hearing that India's system is not open and has a lot of vulnerabilities.
My guess is that India may be in a position where they want to retaliate. I think there's some vulnerability there. India has a lot. I mean, they have a substantial trade deficit with trade surplus with the United States, and they have a system which is not particularly open. They have a system has a number of vulnerabilities. So, to the extent there are individuals who have this problem, all I can say is we'll try to work with them. It is a serious problem and one that we have considered.
So far, the US president has announced that only Canada and Mexico, two of its closest allies, are exempt from the tariff hike. The EU, Brazil, South Korea, Argentina and Australia have got temporary exemptions from Trump's steel tariffs.
I view them as a friend. I have tremendous respect.
You know, when Mr. Trump was elected as a president of the USA, prior to, when he was running for the presidency, he had made some promises to the people of USA that he has issues far as world trade is concerned. One of many issues he had with American economy and state of affairs in America is concerned. One of them was international trade with and US trade partners.
This ongoing sanctions that President Trump has put in place for China I feel is going to be just transient. It was writing on the wall, because China rising in political, economic and military power was something that the United States is trying to balance over a period of time. And this particular excuse, I see this as an excuse to put sanctions and to somehow diplomatically bargain with China on certain things.
What I find is that the very fact that the President of the United States has imposed tariffs of $50 billion on China, well, there is already a trade war on. The fact remains that the entire world, for that matter, had earlier been under the umbrella of the WTO as a multilateral trade negotiations network. And that was working out for the world because it was basically a rule-based system under which no country was supposed to put barriers for trade of anything else.
Taking a grim view of the Facebook dating